Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is our first full day here at Walt Disney World and we are headed over to Hollywood Studios. If you haven't watched last week's vlog, yesterday was a very long travel day for us. We left for Manchester Airport at about 8 o'clock in the morning and we didn't arrive here in Orlando until over 24 hours later due to some delays because of storms. But we made it, we are here and we are very excited to head into the parks. It's currently about 11 o'clock. We decided to take an easy morning because obviously we weren't going to be able to get up at like 6 after we arrived here at 4 o'clock. So we're having an easy morning. We're just about to head to the shop. We are staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, which we are so excited about. Not only are we staying here, we also got upgraded to a Savannah view, which is amazing. We haven't actually seen any animals yet though, so it's not been that great so far, but we have only been here for a couple of hours. So we're just about to head down to the shop. We're going to get some bagels and things for breakfast throughout the week. We are then going to come back to the room, have some breakfast, and then head out, and we are going to get everything we can done today. We are definitely going to be staying until Fantasmic tonight, which is at 9 p.m. So make sure to stay tuned if you want to see that. It is currently Sunday the 18th of August, so it's probably a little bit busy, but getting quieter as the American children are going back to school and so on. Make sure to subscribe because we have some very exciting things planned over the next couple of weeks. And other than that, let's go. If you watched yesterday's video, you will see that the lobby is a lot more busy now than it was when we arrived early this morning. I'm now just going to go into the shop and see what they've got. So it's open 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. which really is not that great because normally we're at the parks for all of those hours, but at least we're here today, so that's why we've decided to spend a little bit longer here at the resort so that we can make sure we have what we need for the rest of the week, because we might not get a chance to come back in here knowing us. Ooh, they've got loads of Halloween stuff. Ooh, how nice is that? $50. They're always $50, the Starbucks ones, but that is really nice. This may be a risk, but I think I'm gonna get Raisin Bran, which is just crazy. I've never even tried it. I'm not even a cereal kind of person. But basically we're all getting bagels, but there's no like vegan butter, and therefore that's just not as fun. So I'm thinking I might get Raisin Bran, and I found in the fridge they have almond milk. So I might just get an almond milk and hope for the best. Breakfast is served. The cereal was $8 in the end, which I mean is quite expensive for cereal, but hopefully it'll last me all week and hopefully it tastes nice. We have now made it to Hollywood Studios. While we were on the bus, we were talking, and actually it turns out this is my 10th anniversary of coming to Disney World. So my first ever trip was back in 2014, which is absolutely crazy. I think there's only been 2 years since then that I haven't come. One was 2015 because back then we didn't know what we were doing. Also, I was a child, so Rach was having to pay for everybody, which, you know, as you can probably imagine, is a lot of money. And then I also didn't come in 2021 for obvious border reasons, because I don't think the borders opened that year, or if they did, I don't know. I didn't come in 2021, I know that, but I think every single other year I have been at least once, and this is my 10th anniversary trip. So yes, very exciting times. I think we have zero plan as to what we're going to do in there, but we were looking at the wait times, and considering it's a Sunday, they weren't actually that crazy. So I feel like that's good. Hopefully we'll get on a couple of rides, we'll go see a couple of shows, get some food. It's going to be great. Yay! Thank you! I'm in! Guys, we found Dole Whip bags. $88. Debbie loves the Spirit jersey. You look so great.
You're telling me I don't look really cute.
You do, but it is going to get ruined.
I love it. I love it.
I prefer the bag. I think the bag is excellent. That is so good. Our first stop is going to be the Frozen Sing-Along Spectacular. I always say this in my vlogs, but even if you don't like Frozen, you must go. It is so funny. And the next show starts in about 20 minutes, so we're just going to go in and hope that there's space, which I think there will be, to be fair. Here we go. So basically today it's on every single hour from 9:30 till 6:30 on the half an hour. Oh, it's well empty. It's literally completely empty. This is good. Where are we sitting? Near the front.
Oh, come on, these people definitely know the words.
Oh, yeah, so where do we start?
Where else? Let it go, let it go.
No.
Someone liked it, there was one rule.
One person. Eric, save that for later.
Okay, something else, let me think. Can you feel the love? It's a small world.
Okay, wrong kingdom. Yep, okay. It was a beautiful day in the kingdom of Arendelle.
We used to be best buddies, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me
Arendelle and dignitaries from all the kingdoms came for the royal coronation.
Elsa was very nervous, but she was able to hide her powers long enough to be sworn in as Queen of Arendelle.
Then they parted.
Oh yeah!
Ice, ice, baby.
No, 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 no.
Love is an open door. With you, with you, with you, with you. Love is an open door. And as Polly says, only an act of true love can thaw a frozen heart.
Is he British?
She was a Rolling Stone. I don't know.
Elsa! I am so glad you're here. The royal historians of Arendelle have been telling our story.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
We've established that it feels really weird that we're here because literally every single trip we come on, we always go to Epcot on our first day. I don't know why, due to like a few different reasons, it turned out that this was the best day to come here. But it just feels so odd, this being our first park. We are now going to go to Indiana Jones, the Stunt Spectacular. It starts in 15 minutes, so hopefully we can get in. The show starts in less than 15 minutes and there's literally loads of seats. I don't know if it's just mega empty today or what, especially considering it's a Sunday. We're now headed into Galaxy's Edge, which if you don't know, that's the Star Wars land, to get some lunch from Docking Bay 7. I'm very worried though, because looking at the menu, it seems as though the thing I normally get has changed and it now has beetroot in it, and I hate beetroot. So I might have to get something different to what I normally get, but hopefully there'll be something I can have. And this is genuinely one of the best quick service restaurants on all of Disney property. I would highly recommend going here. This is what the menu is looking like. They've definitely changed the thing I like. It never used to have beetroot in it. So I'm gonna get a kid's meal instead, but it's not on here. I'll show you when I get it. Oh no, it's this. This is what I'm gonna get. Kids pasta rings with meat-free mince, I think it is, tomato sauce and broccoli. This is it, and it looks amazing. The portion's not massive, but it's definitely big enough if you've not got a huge appetite. And it was like $10 and a few pennies, I think, and it comes with a little drink, so I got a Powerade, which is my favourite. Galaxy's Edge is always good vibes, but it's definitely one of the busier places in the park. A lot of people tend to hang around here just because it's so cool and immersive. We're now headed, I think, to go and watch Muppet Vision 3D. Here we go. Apparently it's got a 10-minute wait. It always says 10-minute wait. It's basically a 10-minute long show. Let's go.
Will someone please take over?
I've got you covered, some. Welcome everyone to Muppet Vision 3D.
You mean people who took the job for the hell of it? Woody ran away. Well, you know what that makes him? Smarter than us. Anybody seen a bunny? Bean!
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, Kermit! Look! What? Bean, what are you doing out there?
I'm running away. Nobody would let me help in the movie.
Our next stop and first ride of the trip is going to be Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Now it is a really good ride, but from our experience over the past few years since it's opened, this is the one ride that always underestimates the queues. Thankfully it only says it's 35 minutes right now, so that's absolutely fine. but it's the one ride, it always seems, no matter when we go in it, it's always longer than it says. Most rides are always shorter. So I don't know if it's just us having bad luck with it, but be prepared for that. If you go in the queue for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, it might take longer than it says. In the time it took us to get here, the standby's gone to 40 minutes. The queue's kind of outside, but it's under shelters and it has fans, so it's not too bad. But either way, we're gonna wait in it and hope for the best. It's currently about 3:05, so I'll let you know when we get to the front and see how accurate the queue time was. I don't know what kind of luck we're having, but we've been in the queue for 15 minutes and the pre-show is right through these doors.
Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how. We're gonna make it happen. Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how. We can have any trouble.
After the pre-show there is more queuing, so it might take another 10 minutes, but still, I feel like as soon as you get to the pre-show, that's the end of the queue, in my opinion. It's been 23 minutes and we are on the ride. That is brilliant. Let's go!
We made it! Nothing can stop us now!
We're just walking towards Toy Story Land, and Woody and Jessie are about to walk past. Hi Jessie! We're actually on our way to Star Wars, but we're walking the back way through Toy Story Land to get there. I've definitely said this in my videos before, but if you want a drink but you don't want to have to pay for it, if you go to pretty much any quick service location, they will give you free cups of water with ice in them, and they are perfect. We've made it back to Galaxy's Edge, and the queue for Rise of Resistance is 35 minutes. I genuinely don't know if I've ever seen it with the queue that low. I don't know what's going on today, like why is it so quiet on a Sunday in August? I know that American schools have started to go back, but it's still like, I don't know, it's just surprising. Normally when we come in summer it's absolutely rammed, so I mean I'm not complaining. Yeah, on the other side, this is what we can see in front of us. There's literally no one. This is amazing. This is my best advice. If you are English, or yeah, probably not Scottish because Scotland has different holidays. Don't know about Wales and Northern Ireland, but definitely England. Come the last 2 weeks of the summer holidays, like last 2 weeks of August, because it's always the quietest out of like the whole of the summer holidays. Easter and Christmas are always really busy. Obviously, if you're like a group of adults and you have no tie to like staying in school holidays, then just don't come in school holidays and check American holidays, because that will spring break has much bigger impact than like what the English holidays do. But yeah, this is when we tend to come because we are tied to school holidays. It's always more quiet. Here we go, we've made it back to Rise. I hope this really is 35 or less because that's just going to be fantastic. It's currently 10 to 4, so we will see how long this actually takes us to get through. It's another 15-minute. We've been in this queue for 15 minutes and we are at the start of the pre-show. This is a good day to be here.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? The crews, thank you for joining the cause.
Resistance 5, the ship is now under the command of the First Order. Head to the right for processing and interrogation. Get out.
Let's go then. If that's the case.
You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
These steam pods just below us. Take the list down. Hurry!
And then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
You guys really gotta get close.
headed to the other ride in Galaxy's Edge, which is Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, and somehow it has a 30-minute wait. They are so short, it's insane. It's been 15 minutes again, that seems to be a common theme, and we are at the pre-show. Me and Debs are the pilots, so I'm not going to film anything because I want to steer the ship, but I will see you guys when we get out.
We will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Pilots, line up behind the train, and engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo.
Here we go! Woohoo! I'm so excited. I've not driven in ages. By the way, when you're on this, if you're a pilot, you genuinely are controlling it, so don't put your 3-year-old in here. Well, that was hilarious. Debs is a very funny pilot, so if you ever want a hilarious pilot, take Debs with you. That was very good. We're now headed for Toy Story Land. Midway Mania has a 20-minute wait and Swirling Saucers has 10. This is literally one of my favourite rides. It's so good. So it's kind of like you have these gun things, as you can see there, and you shoot targets and then you get a score at the end. And I always try and win. 40! Alright, okay. Well, it was supposed to be 20, but it's gone up to 40. We're going in. It's been 25 minutes and we're at Glasses Pickup. Not bad. I'll show you guys the practice so you can get an idea of what it's like.
Hey, howdy, hey! Welcome to our practice game.
Just hold the string.
What goes by?
What did I get? 126,000. I have no idea if that's good or not. And I don't know what the others got either. Yes guys, I got best in vehicle. Best this month is 577,000, but I beat the others, so that's the important thing. Guys, you won't believe this. Rach got 124,000. She was only 2,000 points behind me. That was close. I think we're now going to go on Alien Swirling Saucers if it's got a short queue, and then we're going to grab some food. Cancel that. We've decided we don't want to go do Swirling Saucers, but we might do it on our next day here, which is later in the week. So we're now going to go grab some food from Backlot Express. Now what I've noticed today is I'm actually going to end up having 2 kids meals. In the past there's not really been that many vegan options for kids, but it seems like now they're adding more. The thing about kids meals in the quick service restaurants, they do say between ages 3 and 9, but in the quick service you can just buy a kids meal if you want to, and it comes with a drink. So that's what I'm gonna get. This is where we're going for tea. It's basically just next to Star Tours, which by the way is a 5-minute wait. We don't like Star Tours though, because it always feels sick. So this is what it looks like. It's not tiny, but it's not massive either. And then it comes with a drink. I got Powerade again. It looks really pale, so I don't know if the machine was running out, but either way it's fine. It was like $8 something, so it's quite good value really. Rach went for the cheeseburger. Has it got bacon on? Bacon cheeseburger. And Debs has gone for the chicken teriyaki bowl. It's kind of the same as mine but with chicken, but this is the adult size, so that's what the adults one looks like. We've come for a browse through the shops and there is so much Halloween merch in here. This is crazy. Halloween Crocs, Mickey's pumpkin patch. They're so teeny. Debbie's decided to go for a loungefly. She doesn't own one, so there you go. Well, this is random. There's a random penguin over there wandering around, and then a prince guy. We don't know what relevance they have. This is Debs' new bag. Snazzy as ever. Alright, time to get a fuel rod swap. So, I don't know how much they cost these days. I think, were they 20 or 30 when we bought them? Let's see. So, I'm sure they were a lot cheaper when we got them, but they're 38 or 76 for 2. But basically, it's just very slow. They're free to swap. So once you buy it, then you've got it forever, unless they change the rules. And like, you can sometimes find them in airports and stuff, but then usually you do have to pay. There you go. There's sometimes like $1 or $2 to swap them, but in Disney they're free to swap.
Congratulations.
Oh, that didn't work. Please try again. This is going well. Oh.
Oh, that's
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, we're olden days. Reinsert your original rod in the swap tray. We did. Oh, there it goes. This is wild. Oh my gosh, it gives you a brand new one. But you didn't have to pay for it. That's well fancy. But the only problem is it comes with a USB-C. So if you're an olden days person like me, then it's not very convenient. Wow, that's crazy. We clearly haven't used these in a while, have we, girls? So normally you insert the little bit and then one just replaces it. We've had to get a whole new one, but I'm glad we didn't have to pay. Like, that's quite good.
Yeah, normally like, no, we don't support this anymore.
Pay for a new one and go away. I can't believe that. Apparently I'm a complete doofus because I've just realised that it gives you the wire with the USB-C to the lightning. So actually it doesn't matter if you're from the olden days, it's all under control. It's not too long before Fantasmic now. So the last thing we're going to do before we head over there is go to Lightning McQueen Racing Academy, which is just like a fun little show. It's quite geared towards kids, it's only like 10 minutes long I think, but it's a fun little thing, and then we're going to head up to the amphitheatre. Here we go.
Here's a story of a car. Piston Cup race year rookie star. End of the season went and forged a crazy three-way tie.
Ahead, what should we do, Cruz?
Imagine a stampede and hit the window.
Just like smoking toys.
We're now headed up to go and watch Fantasmic. It doesn't start for about an hour, but that's generally how early we try and get there so we can get a decent seat. My advice if you've never seen Fantasmic before is don't sit near the front, because basically they use these giant water fountains and project onto them, but if you sit near the front you just get splashed the whole time, you can't actually see. Like, you're not getting like very wet, it's just like constantly splashing water in your face, and it's just not very pleasant, and it's kind of freezing too, especially if you come in like the winter months when it's not as warm. So we always tend to sit like between halfway back and the top so that we don't have to deal with that. Also be prepared that from here, which is just next to Tower of Terror, the walk up there is very far, so be prepared. Leave at least 10 to 15 minutes to get there, included in the time, so that you'll make sure you get a seat and everything and you actually get there before the show starts. I don't know what happens if you turn up at the last minute, I don't know if we've ever done that. Have we? Oh yeah, we sat like right at the back. Yeah. Stand up. Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like unless you come like on the week of Christmas or something, if you turn up at the last minute, you definitely will get in. I feel like you might have to stand up or sit like on these little stands right at the back, but it should be fine. But if I were you, I'd come about an hour early, then you can get a good seat. If you do decide to come here quite early, they have toilets. They also have like a merchandise shop. They have popcorn, and if you go further along, they have like more food and drink stores as well. So don't worry about coming up here and having nothing to be able to eat, drink, so on. We once got here like 2 hours early or something and we just sat and it was fine. But this is what it's like about an hour before. That middle section is like the people who have a package or something. And then everywhere else is just fair game, I think. Oh wow, so this is the refreshments. They've got crisps, candy floss, ice creams, pretzels, nachos, churros, corn dogs. Oh my gosh, down there pretzels were 8 something, 8.29. That's crazy.
But beware, nothing is more powerful than the imagination.
Into a nightmare Fantasmic.
Guys, we've just got back to the room and you won't guess who we found. So over here we have a giraffe, and then there's a zebra over there, if you can see him. I don't know how clear this is because I'm quite zoomed in. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, there's another one down here. And where's the cat you were talking about? Oh yeah, I can see a giraffe hiding behind that tree. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's kind of far away. There's a giraffe somewhere over there. The zebra's down here. Wow, this is good. So, yeah, we were just talking about how it's not like the advert. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Yeah, this is like the advert. We were just saying when we were downstairs that, like, you know, on that advert it always looks so amazing, like there's going to be like 10 giraffes outside your room, and there never is, but actually there is right now. Well, there's 3, but I think there's only 4 giraffes in this savannah, so 3 out of 4 is quite good. I can see 2 zebras. Oh yeah, there's that cattle. Oh, there's 2. Oh, the other giraffe's walking. Oh my gosh, guys, this is amazing. This is what you pay for. I know we didn't strictly pay for it because we got upgraded, but I feel like this is a better location than last time when me and Rach stayed at Christmas. We actually did pay for / book the points for a Savannah View, and it wasn't that great. Oh my gosh, all 4 giraffes! Oh, this is amazing. Well, when we were on our way up, we all said we didn't think there was going to be any animals outside our room, and how wrong were we? We need to eat our words right now. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave it a massive thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of this series. We'll be spending the rest of the week here at Walt Disney World, and then we're headed over to board the Disney Fantasy for a week. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!